Hi guys. Of course we're a time management company, but we get a lot of questions about goal setting. And I want to tell you that goal setting is one of those things that really can drive you forward. They build up that burning desire in your heart, and they are really making you passionate about what you can do in your life. But if you're in the fourth quarter of the year right now, it kind of reminds me of that 2-minute drill that a football team has. There's something that happens. Your adrenaline goes up and your excitement goes up. So now I want to tell you a story about goals and how you can go far past the goals that you thought you could achieve. And this story that I'm going to start out with is about a man here in Jonesboro, Arkansas, whose name is Earl Bell. And I'm going to tell you the end of the story first. Earl won a gold medal in the Olympics, and I can't even imagine what that would be like. But I'm going to step back to his sophomore year in high school. It was 1974. Earl Bell wrapped up his sophomore year by competing in the NCAA Outdoor Pole Vaulting Championship. During his freshman year, Earl's personal best jump topped out at 16 feet 8 inches. And now he was 19. With a year of an intense motivation, training, dedication, and focus, Earl qualified for the championship finals. On his first attempt, he cleared 17 feet 8 inches by a full 1/2 inch. Earl had increased his personal best by an entire foot over the course of the year. Now this is when it gets interesting to me. He's now at the championship. You can imagine he's 19-year-old. What is he thinking? Well, the thrill of achievement was very short-lived as his opponent cleared it well. Now the bar was raised to 18 feet 1 inch, 5 inches higher than Earl had ever jumped. 5 inches by itself doesn't sound like much. It's shorter than your average stair step. But when you're a pole vaulter, 5 inches equates to months of all-out, hyper-focused, back-breaking training. Back-breaking training. Now, are you up for that? Consequently, Earl stood upon the runway, pole vault loosely in his hands. His eyes were transfixed on that bar, and he was saying to himself, "It's just too high. I can't make it. I've never jumped that high." And then in that instant, something happened. With enthusiasm of a teenager, Earl just changed his mind. Oh well, I'll just run and do my best. And with that thought, Earl Bell won the NCAA Outdoor Pole Vault Championship. It was the jump of his life. And as I thought about that goal, a goal that he had never dreamed he could achieve, I was thinking as I was writing my book, what happened? And this is the last sentence of his story. And in that final moment, just before he jumped, the one and only thing standing between Earl and an almost unprecedented increase in his personal performance was a choice. It was a choice to change his mindset. Earl got no new training. His body did not miraculously change, nor did his skill level. The only thing that changed was his mindset, and he changed it by choice. Now that's a story, but it's a powerful story of having a goal at the age of 19 and of beating that goal by a full 5 inches, and then moving on in the rest of his life, challenging himself day after day until the point where he won an Olympic bronze medal. And those are the kind of things that we can only dream about. But what about you? What about the next 90 days of your life? How's that going to happen? It's going to happen only when we change our mindset. Goal attainment is all about motivation. It's about feeling that passion and pushing forward. I want to say thanks to my friend Joanne Dahlketter, who is the author of a book, The Performing Edge. And in this book, she talks about the 7 characteristics of motivation. If you want to achieve a goal, any goal that you want, you've got to have that internal drive. So here are the 7 things she talks about. The first thing is that you have to have enthusiasm and desire. It's got to come from within your own heart. Second, you have to have the courage to succeed. The courage to succeed is probably overwhelmingly overlooked. Do you believe you can do it? Are you ready to put your heart and soul, to leave fear behind and to make it happen? The third thing is self-direction. When you're reaching goals, there is no one that can call you forward to reach that goal. It's got to come from inside. The fourth thing is commitment to excellence. If you're going to reach a goal, don't just try to reach any goal. Reach that goal and call yourself to full excellence. The fifth one is probably the toughest one. Other people will make things look easy. But if you're going to accomplish the goals that you've desired, it's going to require discipline. That daily discipline of stepping out and doing your very best day after day after day. The sixth motivational characteristic is kind of a surprise to me, but Joanne says that there's a balance between focus and relaxation. You can't just go all the time. There has to be that training that they call interval training, where you push with all you've got and then you relax and let your body rebuild. Interestingly, though, she says the seventh characteristic of those that really do better than anyone else, of the people like Earl Bell, are being able to handle adversity. Are you ready to reach the goals? Are you ready to take those 7 things and put them into your own life? I want to tell you one last story that has meant a lot to me. Life, and I'm sure yours too, but my life has been filled with ups and downs, good times and bad times. But there came a point where I realized that my life was kind of like the seasons, the 4 seasons. Today we're talking about quarterly goals. But the 4 seasons where you move between summer into fall and then into winter, there came an idea to me that said, okay, in the summer we've got these beautiful green leaves that we look outside and they're just so amazingly inspirational to look at. But then the leaves change from that green to that beautiful autumn colors all over the state of Arkansas. It just is beautiful. But those leaves finally move into winter. And what I realized is that old dreams and old expectations, just like those leaves, the leaves have to let go of the tree, and the tree becomes bare as all the leaves fall off. And it's only when we let go of what's old and what's behind us that new growth can come in. And I realized that I had to let go of old expectations and old models and old dreams even, and bring reality in and bring new excitement, new goals, and new dreams. So are you still there hanging on to old ways of doing things, hanging on to hurt maybe, or not enough self-confidence? Sometimes, and I hope it's now, it's time to just let go of all those things. Expose yourself to being bare, being willing to handle the adversity that you've felt, and then step on into summer and let new growth come in. So with all this in mind, how do you accomplish those goals? Well, I think there's some things that you have to take action on. The first thing is that you have to really get involved in the 7-minute life. Understand how 7 minutes a day of thinking in the evening and 7 minutes of thinking in the morning can change everything you do. So I want you to buy the planner or download the planner. You can just reach to the information button above, that's that little I. Find out how this book and our strategies can help you really reconnect with your life and achieve your goals. Now, I think that's really important, and you can learn a lot from what we do, but you can't just come to our videos once. We need you to subscribe to this channel and like it and tell all your friends about it, and then visit our website and subscribe to all the information there. I'm Allyson Lewis. We're the 7-Minute Life, and we hope to see you next time.